Hidden agenda. How professional of me to forget to turn lights on. How unprofessional. Oh, let the magic begin. Let the magic begin. Okay, so here's the thing about Hidden Agenda, which is kind of crazy and kind of weird. This is the game cover, just in case anybody post-live is curious what the heck this game is. You can see it says Play Link in the top corner of the cover. That's because you have to use... Oh, we got Tranoise. What's up? Chat is working too. That's awesome. So Hidden Agenda is kind of crazy because you have to use your phone through... I don't understand why you have to use your phone, but you do. So... Tranoise, have you ever played Hidden Agenda? Is this a game that you've played before? Just curious. Okay, so hit play. I don't think it allows me to use my full, like, username or anything. Look at the TV. Great. Okay. Yes. There we go. So here's the crazy thing. Most of the time you don't really use your controller. If you look in the top corner, kind of right next to the camera right here, it's telling me to use my phone. So this is going to be something that's unique, never done before. Hopefully this is a fun game. Hopefully you don't have to use your phone the whole time. Give me just 2 shakes. I'm going to turn some fans on. It's friggin' hot in here. I got the heat on in the house like crazy. Okay, so I don't know if I have to. I've plugged my phone in. Once it's charged, I'm going to unplug it. I hate having things plugged in. Personally, yeah, it's really weird. I mean, it's not really a phone game specifically. It's like the phone is your controller, which is weird. Unless it was originally a phone game. I don't know. So I'm going to do waiting for connection. Oh, so this is multiplayer. What's up, Mark the Martian? So if anybody has Hidden Agenda, I guess you could do multiplayer. I've never done this before. I guess it's kind of cool to use your phone. We got Mark the motherfucking Martian in the house.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
Hopefully this means that everybody watching, which it only says one person unless Trano is left and Mark's just the one here. But let me just double check this real quick, because chat is like notorious for being broken and it's actually working right now. So let me just go in here real quick. See if it shows anything different. It says one watching, so I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. It doesn't really matter. Anybody that is watching gets to take a vote. When you're ready to start, everyone use their touchscreen device. Oh, so this is totally... Yeah, see, that's weird. You can see right here underneath the camera logo, it says... Well, now it says 2 people, but I think that's me. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It says, when you're ready to start, everyone use their touchscreen device to move their pointers into the box. It says starting prevents any other players, but this is a 1 to 6 players, which it's like couch co-op, I'd imagine. All right, Tranoise, hopefully I'm saying your name properly. Yeah, no, now it says 4 people, so it just sometimes it seems like, well, sometimes chat's just broken, but sometimes it doesn't show the true number of people, which, whatever. It is what it is. So it's 1 to 6 players. I'm assuming it's couch co-op. We've got Michael motherfucking O'Callahan. What's up, Michael? Thanks for joining. It's awesome to have you here. I missed you with the Tomb Raider shit, and I know that you were looking to play that. I got the new Tomb Raider. I ordered it from Target on their website through the app. What's the game? The game is on the screen right there. Hidden Agenda. It's this right here. What's cool is that you have to use your phone. It's kind of cool. It's kind of sucky also, but whatever. I don't know what you mean by yeah, you are. There's like a 12-second delay from when I talk to when you hear it, and then it takes a little while for me to see your comment. So it's a little out of context, but um, anyway, whatever. Never heard of it. Yeah, I didn't hear of it. I think it's going online for like $17 in the United States on Target's website. I might have paid a little bit more for that. I typically try to pay $20 or less for games. I paid $50 for the new Tomb Raider. Oh, saying it right. Okay, duh. Yeah, I was gonna say there's such a delay, it's kind of hard. I paid $50 for the new Tomb Raider, but I got the Steelbook edition, which has a bunch of DLC and shit, and it's Steelbook. Um, it's also, according to Target's website, half off, 50% off. So I was like, okay, fuck yeah, I'll buy that. $90, and I got it for 50. I mean, it's not technically half, but whatever. Hopefully, even though this seems like a slow burn game, hopefully this is interesting and people enjoy it. How's the audio for everybody? I can't tell how the audio is. I know this seems like a quiet part, but if it gets too quiet during the game or if it's too loud, please tell me. That's the only way I'll be able to fix it. Wonder what game price will be next 10 years. Well, I think the reality is that it's going to cost them less money to make. It is expensive to make, but it's going to cost them less. Now, with that being said, even though it costs them less, the more advanced the game is, it might just stay basically the same, just increase based on, what's it called? I can't even think right now. Inflation, yeah, that's the word. I'm a stupid idiot. Almost didn't think of it. How's the audio? Is it too loud? Was that explosion like blowing your ears apart? I want to fix it now before we get too deep into it because I'll forget. The graphics, this is like the Matrix type shit right here.
Any cars in the vicinity of 535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised.
Blockbuster movie budgets for big games too loud? Oh, it's too loud? Okay. Billy has paused the game. So let's go in here real quick. Voice volume. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, so that's quieter. I'm going to do it at 80% and music at 90% because I want to hear the voices. Colorblind mode off. Anybody colorblind? Global stats. What the fuck does that mean? 80 to 85% be good? Okay. Is anybody colorblind? Because I'd be happy to change it. I'm not. Okay, good. Music, I'm going to do 88%. 88. I'm going to wait a few seconds because I know there's a delay, but if anybody's colorblind, I don't want you to be left out. And I don't really think it's going to fuck up the colors for anybody else that's not colorblind. Just let me know. It's extremely rare and it's extremely awesome because I don't think I'm color. I mean, I know I see colors, but I know that there's a wide array of what colorblind is. It's like if you're just purely colorblind for whatever color spectrum that is. I have a hard time with like shades of stuff. It's like, is it green? Is it brown? Is it gray? I have no idea. Um, but maybe, it's interesting. This is very philosophical, but maybe I look at something, I'm like, oh, that's a nice gray. And somebody else is like, dude, are you fucking stupid? That's not gray. And I'm like, oh, it looks nice, like a nice gray to me, or looks like a nice green to me. I don't know. So Michael's not colorblind. Tranois, are you colorblind? It's extremely rare, and it's really refreshing to see them add something like that. I'm gonna wait a little bit for Tranois to answer, and it's fine if you don't answer. It's fine if you got up to take a piss or smoke a cigarette or roll a joint or do whatever you're gonna do. But if you don't answer, which is like I said, it's fine. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't want to slow down too much. Crazy shit. Basic color blindness is an inability to see base colors. Your red would be my green or whatever. Um, if that's the case, I don't know. I didn't realize it was like that. To my knowledge, I don't know. Um, I just know that when I was younger, I took a colorblind test where they have those circles with like numbers in them and all the different like shapes with the different colors, and I completely failed it. But I can see color, which is weird. Okay, so Tranoise, I'm sorry if you're colorblind, but since I haven't seen a response from you, I'm gonna keep going. Now we're back to using the phone, which is fucking insane. What is this here? Not literally, but in serious. Wow, that's insane, dude. Okay, so now I'm looking at the phone, and I know you can't see it, but there's a logbook, and I know you can see it a little bit, but you can't see it on the screen. So it says Becky Marney and Tom Nelson for biographies. It was horrible. I'm like, he's like, what number do you see? And I'm like, I don't even see a number. I saw some color, but they were like all the same color. I didn't see a number. Okay, so the logbook is kind of neat. I wish it would pop up on screen, which I realize why it doesn't. It's an app on your phone, and this isn't designed necessarily for streaming purposes. But if you go back to the plot, it says Officer Marney and Nelson respond to a sighting of the Trapper serial killer. That's in the plot in this section. You can see where it kind of like highlights it up there. That's the plot. When you click over, it says biographies, and then you can kind of scroll up to people that I haven't unlocked yet. There's lots of color dots. Yeah, some. It is. Yeah. I forget what that's called. Um, you know, I'm like completely derailing. Okay, so let's see if it just pops up the name of it. It's the Ishihara color test. I'm not really sure if I'm saying it's all fucking blown out. Ishihara color blind. No, it's cool. It's interesting stuff. I actually this is kind of falls under what I kind of studied in college. Okay, so I'm gonna click Becky Marney, and it says it's just basic. I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out on anything. It's a picture of a chick. It says her name. It says rookie officer. She was a rookie cop in the 3rd precinct. So then if I click Tom Nelson, it says Tom was Becky's partner in the 3rd precinct. That's all it says. If I click over a slide, it says ripple events. So I guess that's kind of things like the guidelines or like the butterfly effect when you like make decisions. And the last one, it says rules. You have choices, takeovers, reactions, searching, combat, logbook, hidden agenda, end game agenda, and trust. These are all little things that you can kind of select in here. I'm just going to see what choices it says. It says vote for choices by moving your pointers in the box. So this really pretty much works really well when you have multiple people because on your screen you would move the dot inside like that's the box and people get to vote. Unfortunately, I'm a loser and I don't have any friends locally, and so I guess you guys are going to vote even though you don't really get to do it in real time. It says takeovers. Tap the takeover button during a choice to lock out other players. Ah, so the exclamation mark inside the middle, which you can't see the exclamation mark, but it's the bigger box in the middle of that screen, is the takeover apparently. Tap the takeover button during a choice to lock out the other players. The number next to the icon shows how many takeovers you have. Earn more takeovers by finding clues in searches and showing quick reactions. You can also play a takeover on another player's takeover, which is kind of crazy. The thing that kind of sucks, which I kind of feel like shit right now for, is the fact that this seems like heavily reliant on multiple people, and it is a fucking odd game. I've kind of it's kind of depressing because it's like you need more people, and I'm by myself, so it kind of like sucks assholes. says use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out, which is just an exclamation mark in the bigger circle on the screen there. If you get there first, you'll win a takeover, which it's like, I don't even want to keep looking at this because it's like, fuck you. I don't have any friends, you know? Okay, let's just keep going. Fuck this. This honestly, it's like hurting in my stomach to read that shit. It sucks because it seems like it's like playing Monopoly by yourself.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice
Yeah,
and easy.
could you do it?
Textbook
Sure. Is it gonna suck
play?
major butthole? Yeah.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
Alright. I get it. Thanks. Let's be confident. Okay, what do you guys think? This really sucks ass though, because I can't like, I don't want to, no offense to anybody, but I don't really want to wait, and I don't think you want me to wait for everybody to say. So I guess the reality is maybe whoever types the answer in first, that's the choice I'll do. So whoever types in the choice, you can do L or R for left or right. If there's only two, you can type in the word. You can do cautious or confident. And if it just takes too long, I'm just going to make a decision, just because I don't really want to slow the stream down. But if you want to be part of the game and involved, be quick. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing it. Yeah, well, maybe. Or, I mean, it's like a 12-second delay, so by the time I see it... Okay.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
She's hot. I'd fuck the shit out of her.
Got it.
If you guys can be quick on it, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll do like an internal timer if I feel like it's taking too long. Again, nothing against anybody, but it just slows it down.
Please.
Oh, cautious. Oh, shit, Michael. Sorry, dude. Okay, I'll wait a few seconds. What do you guys think?
Sweeping the side room.
Got it.
Everybody that's watching, I want everybody to feel involved, but
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen.
if you don't
Use
want
your
me to wait
pointer to
for an
highlight
answer,
the clues
we'll
before the
take an
timer
actual
runs
vote
out.
here. Everybody gets the
Some
vote.
of these clues could help you in the future.
If you
so
think it's
try to
boring-
find them all.
To wait, just tell me. I'll just make the decisions myself. Okay, search the clues. The backpack, the mousetrap, and the note. I know, dude. That's like kind of the fun part of it. Oh, shit. No. Where's the note? Where's the note? Fuck. Where's the mousetrap? Fuck me. I ran out of time. Fuck. I found two, I think. That's about it. I didn't realize this part was timed, so I can't really wait for you guys for some of this.
Heading upstairs.
It's a learning curve. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, I guess, well, I mean, they don't want you taking forever. And this is like, in real life, you have to make split decisions as a cop. Okay, so I don't have a timer for this. So find partner or investigate. Quick. So I just want everybody to know that I've successfully lost 28 pounds, which I'm like slowing down, but I'm looking to lose about 60 pounds. That's my goal. Not that that has anything to do with anything, but I'm just partner. Okay.
Tom.
God, she's hot. I know that makes me a creep, but whatever. Fuck you guys. It says look at TV on the phone. It's like, let me stare at this. Yeah, thanks, dude. It's been eating a little bit better, but it's mostly just because I quit soda. So, and I'm a fucking soda fiend, dude. I love soda. But I quit. Quit that shit. Freeze, asshole.
Hands up now!
I'm a woman.
To shoot, move your pointer onto
Oh,
the target.
fuck.
Think before you shoot. You do not have to open
Should
fire.
I shoot him or not shoot? This is gonna be timed. Probably. Oh, he's got a gun. He's got
Hands
a...
behind your head, no sudden moves.
So everybody, somebody tell me, shoot or don't shoot. Oh, man. Fuck it. I'm shooting him. He had a gun. Probable. Yeah, shoot the leg. I can't really choose where I shoot him, but. Oh, Luke's butthole.
Help!
Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. Fuck my partner. Yeah, fuck him. You can always get a new partner. It's fine. That's what he signed up for. Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody right now.
Came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Finn is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished.
He looks like a school shooter.
The so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being.
Oh, another thingy.
But this is only another one of the trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection.
I have seen his channel.
This court is adjourned.
He finally got his Elgato working today. He's gonna fucking inject this bitch. He looks like such a stroke. Oh, intro that shit. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Multiplayer choice LA Noire. That's a fucking multiplayer game. Honestly, I love that game compared to Shadow of the Colossus. I want to fucking frisbee that. Okay, so new events came up in that screen, which is like a book in the middle of like the phone. So I'm gonna click on it, and under biographies, new shit pops up. So let's see what it says for Becky. Rescued Daniel Cardenas from abduction and apprehended the trapper. This seems like it. Oh yeah, for sure. It seems modern, obviously, because LA Noire is in the 40s, but this seems like way more fun than LA Noire. Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in over 2 years. I don't hate Minecraft, I just don't really play it anymore. Judge Van Stone sentenced Jonathan Finn to death for the Trapper serial killings. I feel like a lot of these things in this little side thing aren't going to be major of interest for you guys. Daniela was found tied up in Finn's workshop. And then you got Felicity Graves. What a fucking sweet name, right? Recommended that Jonathan be sentenced to death. I think there's a few things in here that's just going to be kind of sucky. It's not going to really, like, it's stuff that they're going to cover in the story anyway. Okay, so a couple biographies. Let's see the Ripple events. So the Ripple events might actually be of interest to you guys. This says the arrest. Maybe not. We'll discover it as we go. It's the only one that shows up in Ripple events so far. Yeah, it just says that Becky arrested him, but her partner was murdered. I'm going to just say fuck all these little side things. I'm not going to fill you in every bit by bit. I think it's just going to be boring for you guys. Let's just jump right into it.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major Ripple events affecting your story.
I'll probably just summarize it for you guys because it's like really boring to read up everything.
I'm Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man, I mean,
In my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
I do play a lot of different games. I think the reality is, like I was talking to you before in previous streams, is that I didn't really game a whole lot as a kid, so I'm kind of a noob to a lot of the gaming. And I just like to explore different options. Plus, I find games on sale, and I'm like, man, it looks interesting. I'll just buy it. And this is kind of how I get to figure out what I like, I guess. So far, so good. It's
Morning,
a little.
Everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you,
hey, man.
Unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
I think it is interesting. I think on a psych level, it's interesting.
Hey, don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
There's so many things
Detective
popping up
Marnie.
on here.
We have a word in my office?
It's all stuff that you guys already heard. It's nothing new. It's kind of like Sergeant Riggs, the guy that was talking, is...
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
So I'm going to make decisions, which I realize that this is going to just be faster paced if I just make it myself.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney.
I'll tell you though,
present.
I'm going to try to be strategic.
Thank you for talking to
but
him
brutal.
So
well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
That's how I'm going to play this game.
You want to give me a little preview?
It can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Is the Ted Bundy show, where is that going to be, on TV or on Netflix or where?
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something you want to tell me.
Sure, but you ain't gonna believe me. No one does. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive. If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage, and he killed those people.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you just realized you're running out of road, so you're buying yourself a little extra asphalt.
No. No.
You come up with a nifty little nobody to take your seat on the stainless steel ride. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
Where is he?
Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay.
Hey, Carla, how's it going?
So we made an arrangement.
Glad to see you here. Thanks for joining.
I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom.
Good. It's the weekend.
Well, that's what he called it.
I know you can see the title of the stream.
I think he was the only one who was having
This is the game itself. This is the cover.
Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
What's kind of neat, Carla, is that you control the game by your phone. I'm not even using the controller. It's kind of neat. Yeah, everybody, it's it's nice that you welcome Carla. She's been in lots of the streams, but that's really nice. It's just nice to have her here. Yeah, this is fucked. He's gonna get to it before she does, probably.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay, stop holding my hand, you piece of shit. Okay, I get it.
Stop. Finn, stay back.
I just want to talk.
Just spray him. Who gives a shit? Fuck him. Yeah.
Ah! God damn it!
Sorry.
Ah! God, my face! Hey! Hey! Settle down. Hey, take it easy.
Don't mean to clear my throat into your ears. It's kind of cool, but it's like, oh, come on, dude. Really? Got these.
How do you think?
Whatever.
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look, that's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lana,
Fucker.
I'm sorry. It's thin soup. You're on your own here, so go to the judge and see what he says.
Please, Felicity.
I'll talk to the police about Adam Jones. Maybe they'll find something, I don't know. But that's all I can do.
Thank you.
Damn, Michael, you stay up so late. That's cool and all, but I mean, I stay up late too, I guess.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. But yeah, I think he's lying. I just don't know how much. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity.
I would drink some tea right now, but I don't want to stay awake all
right
night.
Then and there.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary. I think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Depending on the tea, there's lots of caffeine in it. But depending on the tea, it's just like coffee. There could be caffeine-free or whatever. Some teas have more caffeine than coffee, so... I mean, there's like... fuck. There's some like extreme coffees that are just like highly concentrated in caffeine. At least that's what I think. I'm pretty sure tea has a lot. Pretty sure most teas have a decent amount of caffeine. That might be a reason why you never sleep. I started this quitting water thing, and Ben Orlego was going to join me, and then I don't know what happened. I guess he just decided
This is 609
whatever. But
on the CFBIP.
he talks about having
Open exit on the highway.
issues
No
sleeping, but he drinks
Gonna
like
make an
shit
entry
tons
to
of
the
soda. It's like no shit, dude.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
The Rust video. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck, I can't respond here. Dude, okay. So he got it yesterday. I think he's gonna make the video Monday. But then he's going, shit, this is gonna be fucked. Find the clues. Okay, footprints. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I see the footprints. Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Right up there. And then where's the shit over here? Is it this? Is it this? I get unsweetened iced tea. I drink lots of tea, but it's unsweetened. I don't add sugar. And I only add cream like unsweetened cream. Sometimes sweetened cream, but usually it's not flavored. It's just like cream. We got Gundam Russ in the house. Yeah, drop a big fat like. I appreciate it, Russ. So Russ, Mark was asking when the video's coming out. And no, Russ, it's not me dropping the laptop. It's right after that. It's something I said, which is, it's hilarious. It's rude, but hilarious. I'm sorry, I can't really respond. I mean, I could use my other phone. I could use this, but I'm using my phone to play the game, which you have to for this game. Yeah, she was getting kinky as fuck. We got 5 people in here. Everybody in here is fucking sweet as fuck. You're awesome. Love you guys.
Help me. Please.
If you're still here, Russ, let them know when you're gonna drop that video that from that thing I sent.
Who did this to you?
Excuse me, sorry, that was rude.
Bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
You're about to explode, bitch. Oh, fuck me. Let's help her. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh, crap.
February 9th, folks.
Oh my God, get
First of all...
Calm down, please.
You get seconds to spare. She's not gonna die. No, dude, that's cool. I get it.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
She said there's one thing was left behind, and she holds up her hand. Was it her finger? I'm gonna look at the stream here. Looks like her middle finger's fake, but like, what the fuck is that all about? It's the only finger that looks fake. Whatever.
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Everybody here is whipping their dicks out to see which one's bigger. They're all fucking ego tripping.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Oh, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Weirdo.
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea.
Plot twist.
We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop.
We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
Everybody's so young for such an official job. Most of these jobs take years to accomplish. Whatever, I don't give a shit though.
Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Do I have a cup up here? I'm fucking thirsty. Okay, fuck it. Just be a bitch.
See you later, Detective Marnie.
I think if I said, "Are you free tonight?" she would have learned more shit, but I don't care. Sometimes you just gotta be a bitch.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed.
We don't even have 3 liters here in the States. I mean,
orderly at Las Palmas,
readily
drug
available.
charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara.
Look how grainy those candles are.
Third target,
flame.
Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Sergeant Riggs.
Calling Sergeant Riggs.
Hello?
Hi, it's Miss Graves. Sorry for calling so late.
It's no problem. Can I help you with something?
I've been going over the Trapper case files, and I think I'm starting to see a new angle.
Yeah? How so?
This is very loose, and maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree here, but what if the initial targets weren't the real targets after all? And every one of the responders was an officer in the 3rd Precinct?
Well, it's true that all the responding officers were from the same precinct, but that's just because that's where the murders occurred. Of course, I suppose that could be on purpose.
Well, aside from all being from the same precinct, is there anything else to connect the cops?
Well, back then the 3rd Precinct didn't exactly have a stellar reputation. A lot of those guys were into drugs.
And now?
Now everyone's eager to put it behind them. Things got much better. Actually, pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Detective Marnie was part of the 3rd Precinct before she transferred to your district. Was she involved in the corruption?
I didn't know her then, but as far as I can tell, she's a solid cop.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sergeant Riggs.
Yeah, it seems like.
Another note, Trapper was Detective Calvary's case, yet Marnie arrested Finn. Something about the tension today between Calvary and Marnie feels like it runs deeper than they were letting on. Something seems fishy.
Yeah, and it's not her snoot snoo. Oh, I'm a douchebag. I don't care. Fuck it. I wonder how many hours it takes to complete this game.
125 at the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
These graphics are fairly decent. Some of them are pretty good, but some of them are just like... Somebody like shit their bed on that one. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Good enough. Next step.
This is the police. Anyone here?
So what does everybody think of the game so far? That's a really genuine... I'm not kidding. All jokes aside. It's a genuine question that I'm super curious on. Look how everything's bolted to the floor. It's like, that's how they built the fucking building. There's like sections or something.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
What do you mean we're in luck? Yeah, it is pretty slow paced. Everybody said it was a slow burn. It's faster paced than I would have guessed.
Hey,
thinking of dropping it earlier.
What?
I don't know, man.
The victim. It's
Oh, Mark's dropping 2 premieres tomorrow. What's up?
What? What
That's
happened?
legit. I'll be
We're
there,
still
Mark.
sorting through the mess, but call came in. There was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a trapper murder.
You don't mean that...
I know. I don't know how.
No.
Russ, what are the reasons that
somebody
you
has made a
want to
mistake.
release it
There's
early?
no way.
Becky.
I have to see.
Stop.
Just curious.
What?
It's Calvary.
No, that doesn't make sense. He doesn't answer calls. He's a detective.
He was the call.
Oh my god.
He's dead. So Mark, my kid's got a birthday party I'm taking her to, and then I've just got other shit I gotta do. So as long as I'm not busy, I'll definitely be there.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Calvary was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged.
I didn't catch that, Michael, until I got Russ's comment. That's funny. Wasn't paying attention like that close to it. Fuck. I gotta find bullet holes, mousetrap, and picture. Come on, move. Where's the mousetrap? Move, move, move. Yes.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front...
I hear you, Russ.
Why would he miss?
You can always do live streams, but...
Oh, God. It's really him.
Okay, so Russ, what you can do is... I'm going to release another challenge this weekend, probably Sunday. I'm not really sure on what TJ's dealio is. If he's going to see the challenge in time.
Nothing useful.
It just means that Retro Bros gets to pick somebody else. And that if TJ doesn't do it, I mean, he might see it. Just depends on if he sees it in time.
Becky,
I haven't seen any notification that he saw it
I tried
already.
to call you last night.
Yeah?
You
But
didn't answer.
I'm not
I didn't feel like talking.
connected with him on social
were you?
media. Okay, never had anyone complain. Yeah, it's premieres are fun because you get to actually focus on comments and respond.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, no, but
right,
it's
man.
the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive, Becky. We look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
I cannot believe that you would even think...
I'm trying to help you.
You know what, Carl? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, Carl. Dude, I got an amazing challenge. Like, it's... You guys are gonna shit your pants when you see it. I'm not even kidding. Oh, they almost died.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Oh, fuck yeah. This gives me a second to go get some... Gives me a second to get something to drink. Calvary was murdered while in the company of an unidentified prostitute. It was a homicide detective. Ah, the murder fitted the MO of the trapper serial killer. Wow. Okay. Yeah, definitely play shit ton. I mean, he's only got like 1,200 hours left till he hits 4K. I think I just checked my hours in the last 90 days. So think about this. In the last year, which is the last 90 days has pretty much been my gaming section. I'm at like 811 or 813 hours in 90 days, which I'm stoked on. And I'm eager to hit the 4K. I just don't know if it's gonna be a long time. It seems like it'll be a while. All right, give me 1 second. It says to hit continue when you're ready. I really just want to get a glass of water, which I think I left downstairs. So hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm going to get some water. Okay, I actually had a glass in my bathroom. I filled up with the sink. It seems like maybe it does help. Are you talking about people leaving your streams playing? All right, Russ. Fuck your job, but whatever. I get it. See you later, bro. Thanks for joining, also. Okay, so I wonder how many like sections there are. Is everybody that's still here still enjoying the game? I realize it's a little slow. Keeping that in mind, are you still? Is it still interesting? Is it worth streaming again? If I don't think I'm gonna finish the game in one night. I highly doubt it. But if I don't finish it tonight, which is probably gonna be the case, is everybody stoked to come back for more tomorrow? Oh, this is telling me all the things I fucked up on. Should have paid attention to that. Later, Russ. Hit me up on Facebook and let me know what you're thinking, because you said you'll talk to me offline.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
So I really got to be more strategic with this, because I was just kind of taking it loose and fucking around. I'm going to talk less. I'll answer questions and stuff. Dude, Silly is awesome. I paid $500 for a custom puppet that looked like myself when I was doing puppet videos for my kid. I'll show you guys it's what I looked like back in the day. $500 custom made puppet
extra
for me.
work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
I was an idiot. I shouldn't have bought it. Whatever.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up.
I just thought of puppets because it's sock puppets. It's not a sock puppet, though.
We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
Excuse me, Sergeant. What's the latest on the witness? The call girl?
We got an APB out, and one for this Adam Jones, too. We'll keep you updated. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files.
It's not, I promise. It looks exactly like me, and it's like yay big. It's a fucking... It's actually really well done. It's really nicely made.
Due respect, sir, but I don't think that going through files in a basement is the best use of my time right now.
Detective Marnie, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who decides what's the best use of your time. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Besides, a $500 sex doll would be a piece of shit. I mean, they're like $7 grand for a good one.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
Look, when I saw Finn in the lockup, he did offer to help.
So?
Well, if Adam Jones is real, he might help us find him. Well, it's complicated. Need a judicial order to get him out of cold storage.
Yeah, wow. Good luck with that.
I'm gonna talk to the judge. If it's a real lead, we gotta check it out while we still have time.
I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Felicity, Finn is dangerous.
All right.
Do we have a problem?
What?
The fuck were you going on about this morning at the crime scene?
Becky.
Do you honestly think that I have something to do with this?
I do know the prices because I've looked them up, but it's,
Yeah, I want to know why you don't trust me.
Becky. Hey, come on.
I watched the
Everyone knows
documentary
about
that
the
was
bad blood
on
between you and Calvary. You really gotta cool it. Some of these guys
Netflix
think
about
they're
them.
not all there.
About like
You could lose
technology.
your
It
job.
was
So
kind of
bad
crazy.
blood equals murder suspect.
So I
It's
did
kind
look
of a
them up.
stretch.
You had motive, Becky. I'm just doing my job.
I thought you were my partner.
I'm just making sure we got our story straight.
So, you don't believe me?
Of course I believe you.
Doesn't really sound like it.
Hey, that's not fair.
We have to trust each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I forget who it was. Some YouTuber. He does like Twitch streams.
Adam
He's on
Jones was
YouTube
definitely
also.
at Las Palmas.
I
same
can't remember
time
his
as Finn.
name.
Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the Trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
So it's this guy does Twitch live streams, and he's like 40 something years old, and somebody will remember his name, but he looks like he's like 13 or something. But there was one YouTube video he did where he had his like sex doll, and it was like, what the fuck? And it was like right after I saw this. I don't remember where else I saw it. I think it was a documentary, and I was like, all right, whatever. Sex dolls would be creepy. But the Japanese are developing like these amazing robots, which it's not about the sex dolls, it's just the technology behind it to make it lifelike, which is actually quite interesting as far as technology goes. I'm gonna investigate.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Depends on how real it seems. Gosh, I wish I remember the YouTuber's name. Like I said, he's on Twitch also. He's fat as fuck, short as fuck. He lives in LA. He paints his fingernails a lot and wears like big rim glasses, but he looks like a fucking like butch woman or like a 13-year-old boy. But he's like really popular. I forget his name though. But I definitely saw one of his videos where he had this fucking sex doll in like a wheelchair or something. I don't know. Andy Milonakis. That's it. Andy Milonakis. That's fucking gross, dude. Or you could just get a girlfriend, you know? I mean, it's not that hard to get a girlfriend these days. If I can do it, anybody can. Oh, man. You can't make fun of yourself, I mean, for real. I think somebody left the stream to go look up sex dolls. Or to go to Chatterbait. Right, Mark? So we're going to investigate the room, I guarantee it. Try to find clues.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, so I gotta find the picture, the quote, and something else. What the fuck is that? So I got this. Fuck, I'm not gonna find it all. There we go. It's hard to lock on. God damn it. I only found 2. That's tough. It's like, what is that clue supposed to be? I didn't find the 3rd one. God damn it.
Hey! Hey, who's there?
Why would you ever investigate something like by yourself? Oh shit. I didn't realize what I had to do. Fuck. I'm fucking up this really bad. Yeah, it's kind of tough to navigate on your phone.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! What? Damn it! No. No.
I think if she didn't trip, she would have been after it. So I just fucked that whole scene up. God damn it.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your husband.
I ain't got no time for this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I ain't got no time for questions about my lying, cheating husband. Nobody came and asked me questions when I reported him beating on me.
Miss Johnson! There were cops, good cops, who died along with your husband. Cops just doing their jobs.
Yeah, well, I don't know nothing about that. As far as I see it, Jonathan Finn done me a favor. More than the cops, that's for damn sure. Someone should give him a medal. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What, are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson. LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the Trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit. I'd like to have a little chat.
Here we go.
609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
I gotta catch this asshole. Damn, you see that glitch? That was weird.
Stay back. Back!
Mr. LeMay, listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No? I just want to talk to you.
TJ.
What the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down.
You saw you got the challenge, right, from Retro Bros?
Las Palmas Orphanage?
Alright, never mind.
I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Just stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See? I only want to talk to you.
God damn it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just leave the guns there. Fuck it. It's fine. Just leave your fucking firearm there, you dumb bitch.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother. Jonathan Finn, what can you tell me?
He killed my brother.
Did you know him?
Yeah. Bro used to use him as a punching bag. He used everybody at the orphanage as a punching bag. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Elaborate.
Want me to spell it out? He supplied. For everyone. Yeah, you're gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Get this piece of shit out of here.
Is this scumbag telling the truth?
About his brother?
That glitch with her coat, that was weird.
The whole 3rd precinct was dirtier than a truck stop toilet.
The, whole precinct?
Yeah, I kept my nose clean, but it wasn't easy. Sergeant Teller was my boss, for Christ's sake.
We have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag them through the mud.
You're not wrong, but it doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, Carl.
There's some interesting glitches in this game. She's back where the explosion happened.
(8:23 p.m.) Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Bed, book, fuck, okay. Come on, move. Come on, move, move, move.
Ugh. Bloody mess. Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why? Hey. Now what is that? Son of a bitch.
It was wired, right?
Gotcha.
What a shitty camera.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this? Oh my God. That's from the orphanage. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
This is weird. Why does she investigate everything at night? It's like very strange. All right. This is gonna get intense. It's a chick. Yeah, I knew it.
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just...
Could you start talking?
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. Okay, if you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
oh
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who?
I'm sorry.
For you to think that I could do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
How many parts are there? Somebody want to look that up real quick? Okay. After he escaped the orphanage, Adam worked... okay, it's fucking stupid. They're just telling you shit inside, like, the app. It's just telling you shit that you already know, if you pay attention to the game. I guess it's just, like, based on how you play it. But I'm just gonna review it real quick. It's all stuff that if you're paying attention, you'll already know the answers, or whatever they're showing. Come on. Everything I just looked at, they're showing you on screen right now. It's like, what a waste of time. It's kind of stupid that they even put that shit on here. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I guess this game's boring because people are leaving. Or it looks like they're leaving. I guess I can see how it's boring for people to watch. Whatever.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
You still think it's me?
Like, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kind of almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
All right, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
Damn it.
Seems crazy, but yeah, maybe. Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. The first target, the Undertaker. Met with a hooker the night he was killed. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. Maybe the trapper is using a hooker to lure his targets to a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
I'll cheers to that. Maybe Finn's right. And Adam Jones is the one behind all this. But if he really is the one doing all this, where is he now?
You know what? It's pretty late.
Yeah.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
All right. See ya.
She just got drugged. Wow. Oh, that's the dude. It's a dude, isn't it? She's gonna wake up tied to something, probably. Very interesting.
Hey, Lana.
Mickey
Check your
Finn.
email now.
What email? Oh.
Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. They're two of the officers killed by the trapper.
Okay, we don't know if this is real.
Felicity, Finn is not the trapper. Someone on the inside's been pulling the strings this whole time. Detective Becky Marnie.
It says please wait. It's taking a while to load, huh?
Judge Vanstone? Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Oh god!
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
Judge Vanstone,
What is it?
It's the Trapper. You're rigged.
What? Oh, no. No.
It's probably an explosive and... Shit. Gotta figure this out.
Oh, God!
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the Trapper, Becky.
Why are you doing this? Tell me why. Haven't you fucked with me enough?
Please, Detective Marnie. So vain. I don't give a goddamn about you. Sorry. You might just come out of this alive, if that's any consolation. But you need to listen very carefully. If you will notice, there's a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, 100-foot radius, give or take, which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now.
Why are you doing this? What's your end game?
Well, it's certainly not be analyzed by a 2-bit cop. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop his heart. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
So what did he say? Are you gonna get me out of this? What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
I'm really sorry about this. Shit.
No. Please, no.
Had to do it. What's up to whoever joined or came back, or unless the people watching counter thing is broken, but thanks for joining if you're new. Otherwise, thanks for being here in general. Much appreciated. I think this game is fairly short because I'm in the third part. I looked up online how many parts were in this game, and it says 3 with a prologue. I think that's what it said. I didn't stay looking at it too long.
You have 5 missed calls.
Carl Carter.
Becky? God damn it, where are you?
Oh my God, Carl.
We got a tip you kidnapped Judge Vanstone. Said you were at the Elliott Hotel. We got it surrounded.
I'm at the hotel, but you gotta help me. Please. Vanstone's, he's dead, and it's all my fault.
Stay right there, we're coming in.
I think it's a slow burning game, but there's not much. I mean, it's just not that dense of a game, which is why it's slow burning. Because if it was faster, it'd be over in like 45 minutes. I could be wrong, but assuming that the game is as short as I think it is, it's probably why. The cool thing is everything you do seems like, for the most part, I guess, kind of dictates the ending you'll get. So it's kind of neat. There can be multiple endings. I don't really know. I know not much about this game in general, so it's pretty interesting though. I don't know why she's hiding. It's like, I mean, obviously she just murdered somebody, but it's like she just saved from the bomb exploding. I know that's probably... Oh, god damn it. Whatever. She'll probably still get caught.
Freeze! Freeze, goddammit, now!
I knew she'd get caught. What's up? We got 4 people in here. Thanks for joining if you're new. Otherwise, thanks for coming back, I guess.
But I'm being set up. You have to trust me.
Drop it. Drop the gun.
I knew she'd get caught. She's probably crooked as fuck the whole time. Whatever, I'll just surrender. I don't see much of a choice. It's kind of like they give you a choice, when in reality it just funnels to the same outcome anyway. Not for everything, but for some things. It's 5 people. Thanks for joining, everybody. Anybody that's new to the stream, unless you're just coming back, or have you ever heard of this game? Kind of interesting. It's what I find really interesting and kind of not so much fun is that you have to use your phone.
So what do we do? What happens
to control it. It's like,
not much we can do.
What are you talking about? Becky was close. She was...
It's kind of novelty, I guess.
Don't you want to clear her name?
Am I supposed to? Because she was my partner?
No, because you want the truth.
You know, we had this saying back in the
Cello.
academy.
There's only one shade of blue.
Thanks for joining, Cello. I really do
It's a
appreciate
nice thought,
that.
isn't it?
Glad to have you here, dude. So that's the end of 3, I guess. That's like the end of the game. Yeah, cool. You had a great nap. That's awesome. I like taking naps when I get home from work. Like let the kid watch some TV and I'll take a nap.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home
Cello?
and tragically murdered. Detective Becky Marney surrendered to police custody shortly afterwards. She has vocally denied any wrongdoing, but is considered a suspect in both the Vanstone case and the gruesome murder of Detective Jack Calvary. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
So Cello, oh, that's cool, Michael. Is your internet fixed? That's great. You're having a good day. Everything's good. I'm kind of burned out from the
We
week.
can now confirm that Becky Marney has been placed under arrest.
I'll tell you more
That's all I
after
can say at
this
time.
little bit.
Thank you.
The game.
No
This game was
jury.
short.
I don't have the right to convict, but
I'd say honestly an hour and a half because I paused,
Detective
went to the
Marney
bathroom,
have motive.
didn't
Yeah.
start the game until a few minutes in.
Did I trust her?
Wow.
Trust is a luxury I can't afford.
Becky Marney seemed to be a
hear you,
troubled
dude.
cop. Why did you cover for her when you had problems of your own?
Back then, man, I was higher than the ISS. You know what I'm saying?
The International Space Station.
Can I go now?
Yeah, well, Marnie covered her tracks like a pro. She was on the force, so she knew exactly how we would think. In my expert opinion,
I'll tell you,
I
Michael,
suspect
in a
we'll never
second.
know
Cello,
the
I'll answer your
extent
question
of,
in a second.
Marnie's deception. Very intelligent, manipulative, willing to take anyone down to get her way, especially those who trusted her. But hey, at least she can't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her. I trusted her.
So apparently Marnie, or Becky, Marnie's her last name, apparently Becky, the main character you play, was behind all of it the whole time. I mean, anybody that's watched the stream, it's not like I'm spoiling anything. You're literally watching it right now. That's really weird. But it's been an hour and 40 that I've been streaming, and the first few minutes I was just talking or whatever, so maybe 5 minutes or so, maybe more. And there were times like I paused the game and I went and got some water, used the bathroom. And I was figuring out the game in the first little bit. So I'd honestly say you could beat this game in an hour and a half. So it's a really short game. Mega plot twist. So Cello, good so far. Not rough week. I guess a rough week. I did some decent business today. I got some stuff sold, finished up some stuff, organized some stuff with the accounts that I have some of my clients. It's labor intensive, as you know, with your work, but it's nice. I closed a deal with some negotiating, and then everything was good, and then the agency came back saying that the client wanted to adjust when they ran their ad, which is like, it's not a big deal. I sold it, but it kind of sucks because I was really trying to get them into this next issue. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. But pretty good day. Got a lot planned for this weekend. Got to take my kid to some girl in her class to her birthday party. But I will be rolling out the next challenge. Everybody knows about the Mirror Challenge that I started that challenged Russ. Then went to Retro Rescue. Then went to Retro Bros. And now it's on TJ. I'm not really following any of his stuff on social media, really. I've looked for it. I just can't really find it. And I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I was notified that TJ is doing the Mirror Challenge. I wasn't sure if he was going to see the challenge, and then we'd have to find somebody else. But apparently he's doing the Mirror Challenge, and I'm eager to see it, first of all. I'm also eager to see who he picks. But the next challenge, I'm just going to roll it out anyway, because I think we can have multiple things going on at the same time. Trending amongst a few. Nice. Are you talking about the challenge? So the next challenge is going to be sick. It's something Oh, Andy. Jeez Louise, Andy, I'm so sorry that you missed it. What I'll probably end up doing, because I finished this game so quickly, I'm probably going to put in a new game. Yeah, dude, it's really nice. So I'll make a note to you, Andy. I'm going to start a new stream in just a little bit, and it's going to be a different game. I'm going to let anybody that sticks around long enough to make a decision on a couple games. I'll let you choose between two of the games that I put in. But the next challenge, I have to go pick something up for it. And I'm going to try to make it a video instead of a live stream, because it's basically going to be a short video. But I'm changing it up, and if you check out, I'll have to add my Facebook page to the description of all my videos. But if you check out my Facebook page, which is like just O'Billy, it's at O'BillyMC, I believe is what I named it a while back. I have the Mirror Challenge rules, which it's really not like rules to be like a fucking pain in the ass, but I'm not staying on because unfortunately I don't have the Elgato set up, so I have to end the stream to switch the games, but I will be streaming again after this. We got 5 people in here as the game's ending, but I will be streaming again after this. I'll give you 2 game choices that I can put in and play, and you guys can choose between those. I need to get a few votes on that. But yeah, I appreciate if you are in the background if you're watching a movie. But I put up the rules on my Facebook page just to kind of make it consistent, It's not to be like a Nazi about it, but it's just to be consistent so everybody does it. Retro Bros did it, and I don't really care that he did like 10 minutes, a little over. It's just all about having fun. And since he was playing it in a tiny mirror, pretty far away from the TV, I think it's challenging enough to, just give him a pass on it, because he did do it, which was awesome. He did a really great job editing. He made it really fun, and it's really nice to have him do the challenge. But the next one I'm going to roll out, I think it's going to be 72 hours to give people a little bit more time to get it put together. And I think it just gives people more time to get it done and edit, because I know editing takes a while. People have lives. But that's something that I'll probably release, because I'm going to have to record it myself. I'm going to have to buy something and use it for the video. And none of the challenges, except for the mirror. I figured everybody had a mirror around their house. That's kind of a dumb thing to assume. But if you don't own one of these items, you'll have to go buy it. But anything that requires a purchase won't be that expensive. So yeah, that's pretty sick. Anyway, let me get to the games. This game is kind of neat. One of the things that I kind of think kind of sucks is that the only thing that you use to control the game is your phone. You don't even get to touch the controller, really. That kind of sucks. It's just kind of a bummer that you have to use that. But let me grab the games. If anybody wants to take a vote, give me just a second to grab the games, and you guys can dictate the next stream what I end up playing. I think this loaded. I have to delete something from the hard drive. I have to get another hard drive for the PlayStation because I'm running out of space. What are the two? Okay. Actually, I'll pick 3 games. Well, no, I don't really want to play that right now. Okay, yeah, I'll pick 3 games that you can choose from. Give it a little bit of a variety. I have other games that I definitely want to jump on, but I'll give you a little variety. So, Jackass 2, the movie. Okay. I don't know if I saw Jackass 2. I'm not even sure if I saw Jackass 1. Anyway, so the first game that you guys can choose from and take a vote on. So everybody that's watching, I really do appreciate it if you vote. Otherwise, no pressure. It is what it is. I've never played this. It's Spider-Man. You can see I got it for $30. This was at Goodwill. I bought it for $30 before they put it on sale. It was $60 at Target. And the disc is in like fucking mint condition. It's a really great deal for a game, especially in this good of condition. I don't know if I want to play this straight through. I definitely want to check it out. This is, to be honest with you guys, the least of what I'm interested in playing. I used to watch Viva La Bam, which was sick, but that was like back in my early days. The next one that I'm considering, which I've never played any of these before, but this has the first, second, and third game on it, so this is going to be a really slow burn as far as accomplishing all 3 of the games. Not to say the games are slow burns, but it's Uncharted. This is the what is this? This is the Nathan Drake collection. So this happens to have Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and it's Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, and Drake's Deception. So Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I'll start with 1. I wouldn't say I used to be a skater, but I used to skateboard. I sucked major ass at it. And the last option that you guys have to choose, which I think is going to be super fun, but I may not be that good at it, Until Dawn. I really, really want to get into this. I'm just not really sure. This is a one-player game. There's no multiplayer options, so I guess that's kind of good. I guess online play is optional, but it's not like couch co-op like this game right here. So I guess I got 1 vote for Uncharted. Spider-Man. Okay, so Until Dawn. Michael's kind of like, Until Dawn or Uncharted. I'm definitely gonna play all of these. You guys know that whenever I'm not too exhausted or super busy, I stream every single night, and I've been playing games straight through. So I guess I need a third person that's not Michael or Cello, unless nobody else votes. But Until Dawn or Uncharted, what do you guys want to see? I'm cool with Until Dawn. Okay, so I got 2 people that say Until Dawn. I choose. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do Until Dawn. It's gonna take me a couple minutes. Yeah, you know what's funny though is okay. So what I'm gonna do is use the Force. That's not what I'm gonna do, but that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna pull it up. I forget the name of it because I'm kind of a fucking idiot. Need a break from Tomb Raider style though. Yeah, well that's the thing that I was thinking. I'm gonna do Until Dawn. I will do Uncharted at some point, but I ended up ordering, and I broke my rule. Yeah, I disconnected from the game because I'm looking in here. I broke my rule of like my max that I really want to spend on games. This was online. Let me see what they were selling it for. They're selling it for $89.99 is what they're saying, and you probably won't be able to see that. This is the newest Tomb Raider game. Target is selling it for $90, and I spent $45.99 on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but this is the Croft Steelbook Edition. Which, let me just kind of tell you, the graphics are amazing. It's a completely different world than she was in before. Um, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider Croft Steelbook Edition includes a limited edition steelbook, which whatever. 3 art cards, and the Seasons Pass featuring 7 challenge tombs, which is awesome. I love having the DLC. Each with new narrative side missions, which is going to be great. 7 weapons, 7 outfits, 7 skills. The Croft Steelbook Edition also delivers 3 additional weapons, 3 additional outfits, and the original game soundtrack, which is probably a download copy of it anyway. So that's what I picked up. I'm getting that Wednesday. God Wars? Are you talking about God of War or God Wars? I'll have to figure that out. So let's let this little bit play through, and then I'm going to end the stream and jump on Until Dawn, because it looks like... I mean, I know that, Andy, you said Uncharted, but... And so, yeah, I believe Uncharted will be like Tomb Raider, which I'm not against.
You must have had some heck of a rat problem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not over yet. Is it over? I'm holding the controller. Okay, it is over. Okay. God of War does look great. I just don't want to spend $40 on a game. I know I'm going to enjoy the new Tomb Raider. I mean, I feel like I know I'm going to. I have no idea, but I feel like I'm going to. God Wars PS4 6 doll hairs. Okay, I'll check it out. The same people that made Hidden Agenda made this. So it's either going to be good or bad, because I don't want to say anything bad about Hidden Agenda. I think they're selling it at Target for like $16 right now. I probably paid a little bit more. I probably paid $19.99 for it. But I might have gotten this as a buy one get one and got this game for free. I don't know what to say about it. The thing that sucks is that it's required to play with a tablet or a phone. It's kind of unique. It's definitely got a what's it called? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Until Dawn's better. Okay, great. The God, what is it called? What is I'm like not remembering words right now. Yeah, that's the thing about expensive games. So that's why I buy all games cheap. Like Shaq Fu. Personally, it's not an amazing game, but it was fun to play. I mean, it's really fun to play, and it's very unique in its own way. I paid $10. It was on clearance, $9.99. And I think pretty much all of these are on sale. $30 is pretty expensive, but for a used game. But only PS4 game that caught my eye at all. Tactical games on. Yeah, no, I hear you, dude. So check this out. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but this is what I got at Goodwill. I mean, you can see the disc. I think it's got a little dirty mark, or maybe that's just a reflection, but there's no scratches on it. That's just a reflection of like the color, the rainbow color in there. It's like it's perfect. And somebody donated this. They literally donated it to Goodwill. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I fall for any Fire Emblem type. Okay, I hear you, dude. I mean, I know you're all about that shit, which is like totally cool. I don't say shit in a bad way. I'm just saying stuff, you know. Shaq-tastic. Yeah, Shaq. I mean, it's whatever. It's Shaq. Can't really take him very serious because he's not a baller anymore. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I know I got 5 people in here, which I really, really appreciate. Hopefully everybody's down to join me. It's going to take me just a couple minutes. I'm going to pop in until dawn and get it started and start stream. So I've watched Mark play some Fire Emblem, and when he first introduced it to me is when I first found his channel. And it seems like a fun game. I'm not sure that it's necessarily my style because it seems like very intense and a little bit awesome, Michael. I don't want to say slow, but it's like tactical. Obviously, that's what it is. It's just, I don't know. I don't have the patience for that type of shit. I don't really have a lot of patience in general. But it looks fun. Yeah, dude, Michael, I don't really care. I mean, helping out with my watch time, and even if you watch a little bit here and there, is nice. Dude, Mark, have you played Shadow of the Colossus? I find it to be like the worst fucking game I've ever bought, to be honest. Yeah, I know. I heard you saying that. I mean, that's nice of you to do, but that's crazy, dude. Okay, anyway, guys, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll find many of you in the next one. I'm just going to basically pop out Hidden Agenda, pop in Until Dawn, and load the stream. It's going to take me just a couple minutes. Hopefully, guys, we'll see you there. So, yeah. I'll be back in a little bit.